how to create a LinkedIn profile and connect to the Self Advocate Network. Hello and welcome. Today I will show you how to set up your LinkedIn account from scratch. LinkedIn is a great platform for building professional connections, sharing skills, and showcasing your career journey. It's especially important for self-advocates to be on LinkedIn because that's where all the researchers are. So if you want to work on projects, that's where you need to be. So today I'm joined by Brandy Rios. Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
From San Antonio, Texas. Brandy and I have worked together on a bunch of different projects over the years, but I was surprised to learn that she didn't have a LinkedIn account. So we decided to get together and do that together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen with everybody. So we're at linkedin.com.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do is set up an account. There's a couple ways to do it. So you can sign up with your Google account. And just like any other website where it says you can sign up with Google, you can do that
Mm-hmm.
if it's easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you and I, Brandy, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way with email.
Okay.
We could be old-fashioned people.
Right.
So we're going to protect Brandy's privacy by not showing you her email address and password. So at this point, you would type your email address in the top box and you will create a password. Make sure you write it down someplace safe and type that in the second box. Click Remember Me and then click Agree and Join. But now it's going to ask you for some basic information. So your first name is Brandy. Your last name is Rios. Is that right?
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
Okay. So your location is not Holliston, Massachusetts. You are in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
Metropolitan area.
Yeah.
Let's say Texas, United States.
Yeah.
Okay. So your profile helps you discover new people and opportunities. Job titles are kind of important. So if you're a self-advocate who works on projects, you could call yourself simply a self-advocate.
Yeah.
You could call yourself a self-employed disability advocate. What do you want to call yourself, do you think?
Just self-advocate's fine for me.
Okay. Great. Now you do work for pay on projects. I know that because I've hired you for projects.
Mm-hmm.
You can call yourself part-time, self-employed, freelance, contract, maybe contract,
Yeah.
because we do a contract together. And then the most recent company you worked for is probably me.
Yes.
Okay. Are you over the age of 18?
Yes.
We are going to protect Brandy's privacy again. So when you click continue after saying you're over the age of 18, you get to this screen. It's asking you to confirm your email. You need to go to the inbox of the email you use to sign up for LinkedIn. There will be a 6-digit code, and you need to type that 6-digit code on the LinkedIn screen. Then click Agree and Confirm. This sets up your account. All right, so now you get to choose. Are you actively looking for a new job? Not really, but you would consider the right opportunity, or not interested in any job opportunity?
Not interested at this time
Okay.
because I like my job. So,
All right. All right, so now we start with connections. And I'm going to connect you with everybody in Strategic Education Solutions.
okay.
If you're a self-advocate out there and you want to join us in our self-advocate network, if you want to start connecting with other self-advocates and with researchers, remember these names that I'm showing you, because you can find us on LinkedIn and you can connect with us. So there's first, there's me. Okay. Hey, look, there's me with teal hair. That's me.
Right.
When I when I click connect, what happens is that LinkedIn sends an invitation to that person. So now if I go to my account, I'm going to see an invitation from Brandy, and I have to accept it for us to be connected. So
Yeah.
it's not like you're forcing someone to connect with you. Really, all you're doing is sending an invitation.
Right.
Connect with these members of the Self-Advocate Network: James Meadors, Elisa Miller, Marcy Whiteman, Cynthia Burrow, and Jennifer Wilmont Giletti. Once you set up your first LinkedIn account, you can build your network like on and on and on. You don't have to do it right at this step.
Oh, okay.
So now we're going to click next. Adding a photo helps people recognize you. Would you like your photo in here? And you can say no if you don't want it, it's okay.
No, that's fine.
I happen to have a photo because we work together.
Yeah.
So you just click on the little camera.
Right.
How do we feel about that?
Oh, I like that. I like that
it?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we'll save that. So we've got a decent start. We have a self-advocate at Strategic Education Solutions. I think that's right. So for everyone out there who wonders about this verify, none of us do it. At least no one in my organization does it. So we're going to click that closed, and we don't need it. So we have a lot of sections of a LinkedIn profile. It's kind of crazy how big it's gotten. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm going to show you a few of them. So let's see. You have your first name and last name. If you had an additional name, like let's say Brandy was short for Branditha, which is kind of crazy, but like I'm Cynthia, but I also go by Cindy.
Yeah.
You can add your pronouns if you want. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. It's the regular one. She, her, hers. Yeah.
Great. We already have your primary position listed. And you can add an industry. You don't really need to do that. You can add like where you graduated high school or college just by clicking this, and you fill out all of this information, but we're not going to do that. That's just a lot. So we'll close that out. You can put your zip code in if you want, but you don't need to.
Okay.
That's up to you. You tell me if you want to or not.
I guess for right now, sure.
Okay, what is your zip code?
78232.
78232. Yeah. Okay. You can also add a link to a website. If you don't have a website, like as a consultant, there's not really a reason to do it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to save what we have. Oh, industry is required. Well, nope. Why don't we just say education?
Right.
That's what I always say. If you can't think of an industry to put, if you're a self-advocate who works on projects, just put education. Okay, so we'll save that. Okay, so that is the basic profile, and you can add a whole lot of other information. And you can post just like on Facebook. But for right now, we're just going to stick with what we have.
Right.
You do have one connection, which is, hey, Elisa has accepted your connection.
Oh, nice.
That's great. So now that you and Elisa are connected, you can message Elisa. You can say like, thanks for connecting.
Yes.
Right. So you can now, message. Okay. Now, the other thing that I would like to just show you, let's get back to your profile. There is a group that we're building of self-advocates, and it's called the Self-Advocate Network. I'll show you it. So you can do a search for Self-Advocate Network. All right. And it's a group, so you want to click groups. Hey, there we are. You'll always know it from this very colorful logo.
Oh, okay.
So we have 31 members right now. And it's all about how people with IDD have lived expertise and they should work on projects about their lives. So our group is about connecting self-advocates with researchers and other program staff for paid consulting jobs. So anyone out there who's using this video to create your self-advocate profile, or if you're a researcher also, check us out. Self-Advocate Network, you can see what we're all about. You can see some of the other self-advocates. So Frank is from Michigan, a self-advocate from Michigan. Ashley's from Texas. We have lots of different people. I posted that I was looking for a copy editor. So lots of different people and lots of different jobs. And if you want to be part of this group, all you have to do is press join. Right? It's open. I mean, I think I have to approve you as an admin, which I will do. But we really encourage you to be part of that group.
Awesome.
Okay. So that is basically a basic profile. Anytime you want to edit a part of your LinkedIn profile, look for this pencil. Pencil basically means edit. And you can add things. So like you could add more experience if you had another job you wanted to show.
Yeah.
You could add skills. Like for example, let's do this real quick. Brandy, you can do public speaking.
Yeah.
And I know that because you've spoken publicly for me before.
Yes.
So when you add a skill, it'll say, where did you use this skill? And you're just gonna click at Strategic Education Solutions. And that's your basic profile. So yeah, any questions about how that all works?
No, not really. I think you explained it very well.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're on LinkedIn now, and I'm glad that you're going to get looped into our self-advocate network. So
yeah,
anyone who's out there, if you're a self-advocate, if you're a researcher, if you're a program staff, whether you're in Texas or beyond, we want you to be part of this group. You should be paid for your expertise, and we want to connect you with people who are hiring.
Exactly.